Hey guys, welcome back to R-BoP, Riddick's Book of Philosophy. This is where I talk about the stuff I want to talk about. It's on the top of my brain. Guys, you know, I am very, very happy today because today is me and Mrs. R-BoP's 29th year anniversary. 29 years, woohoo, yes. And yes, I do love that woman. It hasn't been easy. It's not really easy to stay together for 29 years, especially when I'm gone as much as I'm gone. 23 years military, traveling pretty much all over the world, and her worrying about me. And then after I've retired, I'm still traveling because of what I do. Because Papa got to pay the bills. I got to get paid. Got to make money. My family has a certain standard of living, and I refuse to let that reduce. So you got to go where the money is. So there it is. All right, guys. Now you may ask, well, what do you do to have a marriage for 29 years? Well, the first thing you got to do, guys, is you need to have good communication. You got to have good communication with your spouse, male or female. You got to have good communication to be able to express yourself and allow your spouse to express themselves, and be able to avoid surprises. Surprises are bad. All surprises are not good. You know, you ever hear the bad news doesn't get better with time? That type of thing, guys. So a successful relationship, marriage or otherwise, will require and does require good communication. All right, and me and my wife do have that. We don't always agree, but at least we communicate. We communicate. Another must is you got to trust each other, guys. There's got to be trust between you and your spouse. If you lose that trust, you will strive for your remaining days to regain that trust or to get that trust back. That's just a fact, all right, guys. Now, people make mistakes and people make bad decisions, all right? And there's a distinct difference between those. A bad decision can result in someone getting hurt, I'll say. A mistake is something minor. At least that's the way my brain works. A mistake, oops, I made a mistake, you can fix it. Bad decision, something like drinking and driving and that type of stuff. So that's just the way my brain works. R-BoP. All right, guys. And another thing that you need for a successful relationship is take the pride out of it, guys. You can't be prideful. You can be proud together, but you know, you start having an argument and your pride won't let you back down, or her pride won't let you back down, and just gonna clash, guys. Take the pride out of it. Work together. All right, teamwork. You can throw that in there also. Teamwork. Okay. There is no I in team. There is I in I am an asshole. All right, guys. But all of that is what you need in order to gain stability. Y'all see that? Anyway, once again, those are the things that you need for a successful relationship in order to gain or to achieve stability. That's so stupid. All right, guys. Now, speaking of stability, because that's the name of this video, guys, we're going to talk about stability, how to apply stability into making videos. All right, guys. You want to have a stable format when you're making a video. All right, y'all like that transition? Stability in videos. Anyway, when you're making videos, guys, especially if you're making a lot of them, you want to have a stable format. All right. And what I mean by a stable format is the way you do things, your routine. All right, guys? Because if you have a good routine, you can mimic that format to make your subsequent videos. Why is that important? Because of expectations. Okay, guys? Your audience will ultimately have some expectations of your videos if you're doing them on a normal basis. And here's my example. Those of you that watch Daddy Cooks, my format is I normally start out speaking. After I speak, I turn and I introduce my supporting cast. After I introduce the supporting cast, I do some prep work. After the prep work, I cook. After I cook, I show some pictures. We do a taste test, and then we're done. That is my format. All right, guys? Once again, I speak, supporting cast, cook, pictures, taste test, done. Okay? That's format. Now, expectations. What does my audience expect? And you guys listen to this because I've learned this because of comments. All right, guys? My audience expects me to start out with a drink. They expect me to take a sip and go, it's just expected. They expect for me to have on a funky t-shirt, superhero or some sarcastic t-shirt. They're just expectations. They expect for me to say something witty. They expect for my daughters or my family to be involved. All right, guys? There's certain expectations. You expect the opening to have the funky disco ball 1970 disco music thing. Those are certain expectations of a Daddy Cooks video. Okay, guys? And in order to have a successful series, you need to do that. Have yourself a routine, no matter what it is. Have yourself a routine, okay? And be aware of the expectations of your audience, because after a while, you start having a following, they're going to expect some things from you. They'll be disappointed if you don't give it to them. Another thing you want to consider, guys, when you talk about stability is a stable schedule. All right, guys, this is something I haven't been able to achieve very well because I'm gone so much. The best I have been able to do is when I am home, crank out about 5, 6, 7 videos before I depart again. But if you can put out a video like once a month or once a week on the same day or every day, and your viewers know when to find you, they know when to expect your videos, once again back to expectations, that will help you with your viewers and your subscriber base. All right, so once again, for stability, you might want to work on a stable schedule. Once I get a little bit less sporadic with my travels, I might be able to achieve that a little bit better. All right? Okay. The next thing we'll talk about in regards to stability is, guys, you need to have a stable platform for your camera, okay? A tripod, okay? And if you don't, it can cause you problems, and your audience will let you know. All right, here's example number 1, and here's example number 2. All right, you guys click on those. Those are both examples of videos that I did when I started out early, and I was in handheld mode. And the reason I selected those 2 videos is because on both of those I got comments saying that I like the recipe, I like what you did, but I couldn't watch the whole thing because you were moving around too much. You were making me woozy. I got seasick. These are comments that I got on those 2 videos, guys, and I was like, I didn't know that. I didn't think about that. So learn from my mistake. Have a stable platform for your camera, okay? A tripod. Also, excuse me. Also, there are some good video, I don't want to say tricks, some good video effects that you can achieve using your tripod. And I'll show you those once I get to the house and I start actually doing the filming portion, explaining how I do filming. When I get back to the house, you guys will see that. I'll explain it to you, all right? I also have some other gadgets, a couple small dollies and things like that. But we'll get to that when we start talking filming. And once again, hopefully some of my YouTube compadres will help me out by way of some cameos. All right, guys? That's about it. This is going to be a short video. Stability is very important. Stability is important when it comes to relationships. And I have just explained to you, my beautiful people, how stability is important when it comes to how you make your video and how you film your video. All right, guys, this is R-BoP, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.